dummy.
He was like, well, I went here, here. And you was like, nah, I stayed the same the whole time.
I stayed the same because...
Don't tell me why, but as far as if it's your theory, but not.
Yeah, no new information made me sway.
Gotcha. But does new information ever make you sway?
It doesn't.
Yes.
I don't think it does.
It don't.
It does.
That's exactly.
I swayed with y'all.
When?
I'd have been middle argument.
Give us one example.
Man, we argue about 32 things
daily.
Like, come on now. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one, but you got to be able to point to
it's
it.
rare. If you ever did, it's rare.
No,
I don't
think
remember
it's rare for all of us.
No, I don't.
We all live in our opinion.
Because I will say the next closest behind you is gonna be Hootie.
And of course you would be the one to say that because you're always right.
But listen,
no,
you're always right.
You're never wrong.
And Hootie is never wrong.
I always.
So you heard that? You heard? But I can admit that. But I bet he won't.
No.
I know.
No.
I had a point to what I was gonna say before you jumped all off the ledge, stupid.
No, but go ahead.
But what I was gonna say was,
but nah, because you put it on me next, so I had to.
Yes, my nigga. But if you'll shut up and listen before your preconceived notion come in, what I was gonna say was to help you. I was on your side.
Help me.
What I was saying was the next closest is Hootie logic, but sometimes Hootie logic is just playful in nature.
But I'm still next.
No, listen.
That's all I'm saying. I'm still next.
Why wouldn't you put yourself next?
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Just hear what
Because if I'm at 100%, then you're at 99.578.
No. I guess
Thank you.
I guess what I'm saying is that Hootie. All I'm trying to say is you're in a league of your own. Yeah. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Because he'll defend his shit from a playful nature, but you'll take your shit to the grave.
This is true.
That is true.
That's all I was trying to say the whole fucking time.
But you still second.
I don't care. I'm second, but I can always back my shit up.
That's why we argue so much because like you don't give just as much as I don't give.
You crazy as fuck. Let's ask Todd. So y'all get.
Oh, you know we can't ask Todd about somebody, me and you.
Yeah, because we asking Todd who he think next. Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
I want to hear it.
I have said it's been plenty of times that I saw what y'all talking about and said it. I never have a problem admitting when I'm wrong.
I can't wait to hear.
Come on, Todd.
Come on.
I would have to agree. Hootie is second. Mm-hmm. Like we would have to actually prove you wrong in order for you to be like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Me?
Yeah.
Facts.
So you just
that's it.
I have to go with Hootie though.
Yeah.
Like, Hootie is
so if you don't think if you prove me wrong, I won't say I was wrong?
No. Hell no.
Hell
you develop
no,
a whole nother logic behind it.
Why as to why you're right.
Hell yeah.
No way. No way. No, shut up, nigga. You first.
Hell yeah, Hootie.
Yes, man. Hey, I'm saying. Now,
okay.
And I'm third, and then Todd, he just ain't got no radar because he ain't got no opinion on none of that shit.
Or it has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
That's not true, bro.
Hey, look.
It's true,
That's not true, bro.
Todd, what you think? Where that picture? We gonna put that on you.
Put that picture right there.
We gonna put that bitch right there on you.
That ain't true.
Well, you know, whatever y'all.
You go off the rails a lot.
No, I don't, bro. It's just you don't. I'm not finna argue opinions. That shit is pointless and stupid and baseless. No. I don't get why would you do that.
So what do you argue?
Like the other day.
What do you argue?
What the fuck were we talking about? And I was some shit I had said, and y'all need. No, it was you.
Okay,
I'm
that was you.
Okay, say it.
That nigga was going to the end, and I said again, guys, my opinion when we were talking about the girl, because I ain't bringing her name up in this podcast. Mm-hmm. I told you I'm done talking with her forever. Mm-hmm. And nigga was like, man, that's stupid as fuck. You were talking about, man, no, bro, that's my opinion. She's fucking self-serving. I said that shit.
And then I gave you an example where you're the same way.
That's not true, bro. You talking about a podcast that I don't listen to. But how many albums I put out on Friday that I listened to? That's what I was talking about. It's like shit. What the fuck?
That's the Todd we talking about. What you talking about now? Like what the albums got?
I had nothing. Okay, you telling me I don't promote nobody else's podcast,
right?
But how? Because I don't listen to nobody else's podcast,
right? But you said something like I'm not listening to it. I don't think their podcast is good. Or they're bozos or they're whatever. Or
Hootie. That's some shit you done made up. You can't show me that shit that I said that.
Tell you what I'm not gonna do.
Right, show me that shit.
Come on, man. These nigga want to start out the gate arguing. I already know what this finna be. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Tall.
I'm motherfucking Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 47. It's August 16th. We back on Friday like we supposed to be, because this is our natural day.
Yeah, bitch,
yeah, you can already tell the vibe in this thing is a little different, you know. Yeah.
We lively off the bat.
Right.
Yeah.
We mobile.
Look at this.
We clumsy in
Yeah,
this.
the Dummies is definitely mobile. We recording in a whole different setup. You know, something different. We'll be back probably in the studio hopefully next week. We don't know. But if not, shit, we'll record from the goddamn field if we need
We'll
to.
find somewhere.
Yeah.
From somebody's roof.
Where we at, who?
Oh, man, the week, man. Week been good. Week been long, man. It's been a long-ass day, man. It's 10 o'clock at night. And we just getting started.
And we just getting started.
Just getting started. Nigga, day started at 3:54 this morning.
It
It's
is.
been a long one, man. But that's every day, so it's whatever. It's a good week, man. Good week.
The motherfucker was texting at 3:30 this morning, album. Like, nigga, carry your ass back to bed.
I was waking up.
It was like 4:57.
I was like, what the fuck?
Y'all woke up and listened
Y'all
to
wake
it.
up too late.
Yeah,
Slim
man.
Thug.
So what time your day start?
I mean, that's
Mine?
Yeah.
6. I
Nigga
get
say
up at
Slim
6.
Thug.
6.
I be in full swing by then, boy.
I'm 2 hours ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys are gym rats, man. What can I say?
Oh, I'm
Come
done.
on,
with
then.
I'm done with physical therapy. I'm back in the gym next week.
What gym?
Oh, yeah.
Like the football gym?
That is 7 minutes.
Oh, hang on.
8 reps.
Before we get to fun, I do gotta
Fun already
dumb it
been
down a second. Not dumb it down.
not
but,
possible.
little sad mom. All right. So, homeboy, my dog, Corey Thomas' wife, was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. Anybody that's Alabama education, employee, she's asking for time. If you could donate to her, Tiffany Thomas. She just started chemo. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, and the dummies are with you.
No doubt.
We here.
Yeah, man.
Always.
I woke up, man, that morning and I scrolled through and I saw it and I was like, damn. Like I had to read
shocking, man.
I had to read it twice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was like, damn, I just saw her. You know what I mean? But
A couple days ago.
yeah,
After the that barbecue weekend, she had found out that it might be a problem like that Thursday or Friday. So they knew during then, but they didn't get the results till like
Till
that
after.
Monday.
damn,
Because
bro.
it took
fucked
so
up.
That counseled, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But her spirits is high. I saw it from her
High.
post. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She gonna tackle it, man. And
Right.
CO, Tiffany, whatever y'all need, we mean this. Let us know, man. If it's to help with Lil Man, if it's to help, spread the word, get you some time, some extra time, shit, we here. We'll do whatever
Yeah.
we got to do. This when family pull together, man.
Right.
Like for real. Like that cancer shit, man. It's crazy.
some
It's
dirt,
going
some
rampant too,
dirty.
man.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy, man.
I'm not the most versed on this. Is that like a one of the bad ones?
All cancer's bad.
not.
I know, I
mean,
get that, but some worse than others.
So
It's just always it can be a nuisance.
Right.
it was
Like
detected early, but like most time when it's detected, it's 2 or 3. Like when you start getting into like 4,
Mhm.
this is treatable, very treatable.
Right.
But it's
Still
gonna
a
be
fight.
about a
It's
year
gonna be
process.
hard.
Yeah, it's still a fight, still a hard process, man.
Right.
And our thoughts and prayers go out to the family, man. And again, if we any support that we can lend, man, let us know. Don't be feeling like you can't holler at us. Just let us know. Straight up.
Ain't no burdens.
Definitely doing
Yeah.
the breast walk this year, though. I think
I
Todd
do it. I
does
do
it.
it.
all-
Every
I
year.
do.
Because both of my grandparents, my grandmother and my granddad, my granddad died from lung cancer. Both of my grandmoms, they both passed from breast cancer. So
Yeah.
I'm doing that shit every year.
We
Gotcha.
definitely
When is
gonna
it?
be
When
in
is
peak.
it?
It's in October.
It's in
It's in
October.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do it, man.
yeah.
I'm for it. I run it. I want to run it.
I don't know about all that running.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You just
gonna
got
run
out of
it, man.
physical therapy. Come
Yeah,
on.
he ready.
Yeah, you just said you was going to the gym.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Well, I was doing box
That
jumps
nigga don't
and
even.
shit.
That nigga get mad when Hooter say hit the block.
fuck I'm running for.
I feel him though, man. That first day back and you had me doing that shit, bro. I swear I wanted to goddamn
And food,
just
it
get
was
in the
like
car and
12
leave.
degrees outside.
But listen. I I don't push y'all to do anything outside of yourselves. If you need to slow down, slow down. Let the other people go. And I'm going to push you, yeah. But if you got to slow down, take your breathe and wait, cool.
But I'm me. I ain't finna let this nigga outrun me.
He will. He's been working out, man.
Right, but that's all the push I need.
But you can't do that.
When Todd was there, I saw the first round. He was. Go ahead, big bad man. Okay. So I seen him. I said, I can't wait till the second round. We went around one time. After that first time, Todd was dead. And I was still going by 3. It's about pacing yourself, man. You can't.
Yeah.
And man, the thing I learned about health is when you get older and you start drinking. You ever notice when you be drinking when you older and then the young nigga want to drink? Yeah, I bet you can't do that. Hey, nigga, I drink for my feeling. Right? I don't drink to compete with you. Remember in college, your dumb ass, you think you remember competing and shit.
I go shot for
6 to commit, nigga. We taking 6 shots.
Come on, what's up? Shot taco. I seen a chick on Instagram, man. It was her 25th birthday, and she just taking shots. You big stupid. Yep. Died. I don't know. They ain't show that part, but we know.
Yeah, we know what.
Like nigga, we drink at our pace, so we'll drink all night.
And it's just like working
Y'all
out.
done by 11, trying to goddamn take all them shots.
But who would I feel like you don't be doing my limits? You be like, goddamn,
I know your
3
limits.
sets of 225.
Look,
nigga, I ain't never lifted 225 in my life.
I ain't never gave you 225 in your life. You be struggling. Nigga be struggling with 135.
You know that be like this.
That nigga was happy when he got 135.
Tell the truth, it was 185.
That Baron picture.
You
got the 185 though. You struggled, but you got that 185.
I'm gonna get back there.
And then got the 185 and quit.
Man, let me tell y'all about my week. Oh yeah, man, go ahead,
What's
bro.
wrong with y'all? Listen to you, man. I
ain't even told you about my week.
You did.
Like I went to Memphis.
Okay.
Hey.
We saw you at the. I saw a couple out dance y'all ass too.
Oh, you had a dance off?
A couple
Yeah,
of
they had a dance off. They was in that bitch like, I got served.
I mean, yeah. It's some older couples in Memphis that's good.
Was it hard to outdance you though?
Who?
Was it hard to outdance you?
Probably not.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I missed Swerve on though. I was outside drinking. But yeah. I ain't really ever got to go back to Memphis again.
I was just about to ask that. Do I need to go? Because when I went, we just played ball. I ain't see much, but I ain't see much either.
Yeah. Nah. Beale Street is about 2 blocks. You from New Orleans. That ain't going to excite you. The barbecue.
It tastes like subpar barbecue.
It's just.
Did you go to the Lorraine Motel?
I did. Now, that was
the highlight of the trip.
That was the highlight. Going to Lorraine
Took some pictures
Motel.
of that.
But I ain't get the time I want to spend in it. You know, like you can do the tour.
But you got to
And
move
you
on.
got to get that audio.
Yeah.
You got to get the
audio
shit.
It's so much stuff in there, audio, people talking, and then you get to actually see his motel.
Right.
And that's what I think is dope about going to different cities. You know what I mean? Like, It ain't just about, for me, like, like you said, Beale Street, cool, whatever, but it's just about seeing something new, being in a different environment, seeing a different mall, see how the different architecture look. I don't know.
Right.
At this age, I think I enjoy different shit.
Yeah, because like even though you say you don't have to go back, pretty sure you're glad you went.
Oh, definitely glad I went. But for the Lorraine Motel, I would definitely go back for that, just so I could spend more time there.
Nashville, B.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville.
I keep telling y'all.
Nashville. I hear Nashville a pretty dope ass city.
Dope.
Nashville, that shit pretty sweet.
I don't know. My week, I ain't got shit to top, man. I went to work. Shit.
Did that too.
Day in, day out.
Yeah.
Sick of that shit.
So,
y'all need to make us rich, man. I'm goddamn tired of going to work.
Exactly.
Shit.
So a seed in us.
Exactly. Goddamn. We'll take that seed. Goddamn.
That nigga's so stupid. The Ross dropped. We always say we're gonna do recaps, and sometimes we get carried away and forget to come back and recap. So I want to get it out early. I know we normally don't get into it this quick, but fuck it. What's y'all Ross recap? Y'all done had a whole week to digest it, sit down on it. It was just dropping. It dropped actually the day after we recorded, because we recorded last Thursday. So
I'm glad it did though.
Yeah,
because I feel like we would have came in at that Friday, gave it that little short response.
But we always say the Friday that it come out, we kind of try to say like, we gotta digest.
But then we'd be hard to get back to it like we probably would today.
Right. That's why it's right at the top of the ticket. So where y'all at with the Ross after sitting on it? How y'all feel?
I like it more after a week. Like if we'd have did the podcast, say we even had did it Saturday and had a day to sit with it, I would say it was cool. But like Ross, something you really do kind of got to sit with, listening different, you know what I'm saying, when you not being distracted. White Line's still my favorite song. White Line's so hard to me. Like, I can't think of a song that beat it. The features on it was trash to me.
Think so?
Yeah.
Think so?
If you're being honest.
I think it was fitting to me.
Wayne he mailed it in, subpar. JayZ was trash. Like, I don't think one of y'all gonna argue with me too tough about that one. Gunplay was straight. You know, Gunplay did what he did. Yeah, but the features was those two big features. I was like, ooh, JayZ on the song?
Yeah.
That shit was,
Yeah, I would have to say that was the disappointment to the album to me, but that Turnpike Ike and that Maybach, but them my two.
Yeah.
I got a couple. I'm gonna go Turnpike Ike first. White Line's pretty dope too. What's the Gunplay song? Nobody's Fool? Nobody's favorite. Nobody's favorite. Gunplay had a dope ass verse.
I thought so too. Barron said he didn't like it, but
Gunplay
I
is
old
dope.
man.
Gunplay,
He got old
spit.
man. He said he sounded anxious, but he sounded exactly like Ross.
Rich Niggas too. I'm sorry. Nip verse went hard on that.
Nip
Yeah.
verse. Yeah, Nip verse.
I
was hard,
forgot
too.
about
Happy,
that.
Nip
happy
had
birthday.
the best
Happy birthday,
by
Nip.
far feature. Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
I like that Bogus Charms. I like the way Meek came in on it.
Dope.
What's the song where he was talking about his seizures and stuff too?
Fascinated. Or I Still Pray. Is it I Still Pray?
Yeah, I think it's I Still Pray.
Yeah, I
Fascinated
still
was pretty
pray.
dope too, but I
Yeah,
think it's I Still Pray.
to me, like solid Ross album.
Right.
You know, it just embodied what Ross do. Great production,
Right.
great concepts behind his songs, great wordplay. He's just really good at the formula he go with. But you know, I talked to Jack this week. Me and Jack always, you know, Jack love to try to get. He think he be slick. Jack, he think you slick. He be trying to drag a podcast out of me before. So tell me, what do you think about the Ross album?
Listen to me
Wait
next
till
week.
the podcast come out, nigga. He ain't slick. But nah, it made me think. All right, so we know that Ross is really good at making music, but it's almost like a formula that he puts together, and it's just like that every time.
You think this one was like that?
Yeah,
I do.
I really do. It was good. It was dope. It's live, but it's part of that formula. So I guess, like, having saying that, are y'all ready to see maybe Ross challenge himself or do something a little different than the norm? Like, you know how, like, some people, like, you've never seen a Ross album slip, but it's because it's in the same pocket every time. Are y'all ready to see him do something different or go off that ledge and try something different?
I wouldn't. I mean, I would put this album like middle of the road, or like on the maybe upper end. It was some Ross projects, you know, I've said I didn't really care for. Hood, Billionaire, Black Market.
I don't know how.
I like them all.
It's the
I would
same,
like
that one
It's the same thing.
I would put this album over that.
I like this album, and I do think that he went away from himself or went away from his formula. Just basically just start from the beginning. Just the way that he started the album. He normally doesn't start albums like that.
Yeah, the intro was trash. I didn't like it.
I didn't hate
wouldn't
it.
say it was
I didn't
trash.
love it. I didn't love it as I
It's
didn't
not
like it
his
as
typical intro.
Right,
So when you say
exactly.
he went away from himself, it's not his typical intro, but that was his typical song.
I know, but it wasn't his typical formula. You said formula. So it wasn't his typical formula. As far as that
I guess
goes,
what I
for
mean
me.
by formula, let me clarify. What I mean by formula, same rhythms, same style beats, them melodic, them deep beats, that pianos, them organs, them strings, all the different instrumentation that come in with it, with the same, you know, kind of rhythms and patterns and flows. Like, you never see him, you never really heard, and I'm not saying, this is just an example, like a go pop or get Glenn Stefani on a song, or like just challenge yourself, push yourself outside the box and try something way mad creative. At this point, everything he does is in that same pocket, and that's what I was asking.
Gotcha. No, I don't. I like this Ross. I have not disliked one Ross yet, so therefore I don't want him to change anything as far as that goes.
And that's all I was asking.
Right,
just from
right.
y'all standpoint.
So as far as his growth, I think we talked about it a week or two ago when we were saying Todd was saying
Right.
he don't think he grew, and he was like he did grow. He grew from that album lyrically. up until now. Like, it just changed. So I think that he's challenged himself in that way. But as far as switching himself up from who he completely is, no. But like I said again, like that last time, I think I said the same thing. Like, he has a mixtape on my mixtape called Renzel Remixes. He has some pop songs on there. He has some different rap songs on there. He had other people beats but no matter what he raps on, he sounds like himself. Yeah. His tempo sounds like himself. And he doesn't deviate from that too much.
And change is always hard, you know what I'm saying? And hard to adjust to, but I'm kind of with Hood on this one. Like, that's the Ross that I've always known. That's the Ross that I've, continue to want because I like it.
Quick question. Is that fair of us? Because a lot of times we'll say we dislike Jesus for the same reason. No, not dislike, but we don't think Jesus is good for the same reasons that we think Ross is good.
I think Jesus tried to grow too much. I think growth is overrated. I mean, as human beings.
Do you think he grew too much or not? He hasn't grown that much.
Growth is overrated. I think that Jesus stayed the exact same, but his recipe wasn't as solid as Ross.
I don't think it did. I think he tried to get out of that trap boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, he still raps about dope every song.
No. He started, what's the album? I know you know, My President is Black.
Recession.
Recession.
And
he started with Recession.
Right, and that's when I say...
And then he went back.
We talked about this before.
Right.
This is exactly what we said. That's the last time he changed, and that's how far you got to go back to see him change.
That's a lot of albums.
Right, and then he reverted to being a dope boy again after that.
And you were jamming and shit.
I think it's what
I loved you as a dope boy.
But I think it's what Todd said. It's like it never...
Like, we never grabbed
you can't be the dope boy on the corner for 14 years. We know that story. Right. You either jail or go to dead.
Right.
Go to dead.
Yeah.
You just going to dead.
Report to that shit.
Report to them.
For real, like if you gonna be a dope man, come on.
You know the two outcomes.
Go to dead.
You can't pivot out of that. Nope.
No, I'm not trying to pivot, nigga. You either finna go to dead, but that's what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, think about it. Think about being the corner boy or being on the same corner selling dope for 14 years. You can't do that position.
Yeah, one or two things happen by now.
You either going to jail or go to dead.
Right.
Go to dead, goddamn.
Shit, man.
Take your ass to dead.
Yeah. Like do not collect $20. Whatever.
It was 200.
Yeah.
But
$255.
That was Monopoly Junior one. $20.
In real life, it's $255.
Yeah, shit.
You go to dead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and so Jesus was kind of giving you that same fucking thing.
He went to dead.
Yeah, like he never even damn nigga, you ain't even become goddamn Escobar or something. You just was the corner boy, goddamn. Right. What's up?
But I mean,
been Marlo for a lot of years.
I mean, like JayZ still rapped about. I mean, he just changed it, but he still
throws it in
about his past.
But the ultimate goal of his rap isn't that. I think the ultimate goal of JayZ rap. I
think you can evolve, but don't go away from it. Like he'll still be like,
you never forget who you are, but you grow.
Yeah,
you grow. Right.
You don't forget where you came from. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you grow,
mm-hmm.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Speaking on Ross and staying on Ross, did y'all see his Breakfast Club interview?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it was a pretty dope interview, man. And I already knew this about Ross, but just seeing it. You see it even more, and seeing it recent, you see it again. Ross a cool ass nigga, dog.
Extra cool.
Ross a cool ass nigga.
And what's crazy about that is like I had a conversation with somebody, and they was like, they specifically said how they don't like Ross because he's arrogant.
I like that shit.
He's full of his shit.
I like that shit.
But my personal take on it was like he arrogant, but it's a different kind. Like to me, Wale or somebody's more arrogant. Or Meek Mill is more arrogant than a Ross. Ross is arrogant just because of where I came from and what I've accomplished and what I've gained. But he always looking back to the unsung heroes or to help somebody pull up. Like, like a couple of his producers was not known producers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like he always looking to help. And that's why I feel like I look at his arrogance a little different than, somebody else.
I don't look at it like arrogance. I look at it like he's straight spitting game.
Yeah.
He's straight spitting game because he's willing to share it. He's willing to bring somebody else up
cool,
with him.
Laid back.
And, he does what he has to do. So
man, I feel like if you can back it up, because he'd be like, well, I'm a boss, because like numbers. Mm-hmm. Like tell somebody that made more money than me. They might have a bigger album. They might have a bigger song. Tell somebody made more money than me. That's why I feel like I'm a boss.
He damn sure said that, man.
And I feel him. I like that braggadocious shit.
Exactly. He was like, some of y'all niggas don't even know it, but y'all eating off of me.
Right. That's
Y'all
live.
don't even know it.
Yeah.
That shit super live, cuz.
And that shit so like, and he can't say it. Like it might be some songs that you love and you don't realize Ross wrote that.
Ross a part of it, man.
The dopest shit he said when he was like, being a boss, it ain't about what you say.
Or what you don't say.
It's about what you don't say. I try to get into my Ross.
But then again, I need to see this book because he said a lot.
Charlamagne was saying, like, you said a lot, but he was like, man, that's people that did that shit. Like,
it's already out there.
I'm not getting nobody in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So that's dope.
I can't wait for it, man. Now, hopefully he narrates it. I would love to hear him read his book because just hearing him talk, just on a regular, just the way his voice tone goes up, goes down, goes in, goes out, gets stronger for no reason.
He just know how to narrate a story. That's why his raps be so good.
Exactly.
Yeah, he know how to tell it. So, if y'all haven't seen it, go on Breakfast Club, check that out. The interview that he did, pretty dope.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. You should watch it, man. Which question? Did y'all hear the Pusha T verse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which verse you think was better, Wayne or Pusha?
Pusha T.
I'd say Pusha.
I take Pusha too.
Wayne wasn't no baby though.
It wasn't. But we finally found out why he picked Wayne over Pusha because Wayne did the verse first.
Yeah. Wayne did the verse first, and then, like he said, like I want to do a big song with everybody next year. Mm-hmm. And even though I got what he was saying, but because the verse came out, like them artists still gonna feel like you talking about me. Like Drake might feel away, Wayne might feel away.
What you mean?
Like, he didn't put Pusha T verse on there because he thought like it was gonna stop them from having that big song with all them together.
So you think he was saying maybe they were throwing shots or
Yeah. He was saying, you know what I'm saying? But I don't personally think he was throwing shots. I just think Pusha T was doing what Pusha T does.
I didn't think it until he said it, but so that makes me I need to go back and listen with different ears at this point.
And I heard him say that before I listened to the song. So when you go back and listen to the song thinking like, is he throwing shots? It sounds like he's throwing shots.
I think at this point you might know when they're throwing shots at each other because it's so out there and you know how they feel about each other and what they would say about
it. And then to me, honestly, like he said that he didn't want to put it on because he didn't want to create like more tension. Mm-hmm. He wanted to
he think this was the moment.
Yeah, to come together. But I don't think he was necessarily throwing shots at Wayne because he didn't even know Wayne was going to be on the song. He sent him an open verse. Mm-hmm. Open verse is just a beat, and this is where you rap. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even know Wayne was going to be on it. Wayne didn't even know he was going to be on it. So you got a neutral verse from both of them. Mm-hmm. But I think what Pusha was referencing was the kind of a little bit of the incident with Drake. Yeah. So that's kind of maybe what he was saying.
I need to go listen to his.
Yeah.
I only listened to his once.
Yeah, I listened to it twice. But, I mean, it was a dope verse.
Where do you find it? Like, where is it?
I think I found it on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
Ask the internet and you shall find it.
It's 2019, dog.
But, you know what I'm saying? Drake, like...
YouTube it. You'll find it.
Like, Drake be bringing up that shit a little bit, too. So... I think this shit all's fair in love and war.
Mm-hmm. The crazy thing, I mean, they said that it was older.
They said like 10 months ago.
So it would have been natural for him to kind of bring it up at that time. Mm-hmm. And it just depends on how
he might not feel that way.
Yeah, dope. Either way it go, dope.
Dope, and I hope he do put that project together with all of these
think
people.
about that. Ross, Pusha, Wayne, and Drake on the song. What?
I'm waiting to hear it.
Yeah.
It'll be like a grown-up QC album. I want to hear an album.
but I want all of them to know, you know what I'm saying, because that's going to bring the best out of everybody.
I think so, too.
I would love to see.
I don't think it'll ever happen, but I love to see it, too.
I would love to see who's going to come on. That would be a
I'm going to be honest, and this could be biased, but if they all knew, you're not going to beat Wayne on that verse.
That's tough to say right now.
Right now, it's tough to say. Wayne's going to have the best wordplay on there. But as far as the best verses and putting it together, I don't know. Because Wayne gets stuck on particular subjects too much sometimes that we don't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily want to hear him rap about. He doesn't rap he's not the Wayne that we want to hear rap anymore at this point. Like that. We'll still listen. We're going to always give it a shot. But we always said, damn, I want that old Wayne. And I don't think we can get it.
Wayne might fuck around and be talking about skateboarding.
But I would pick the surprise and I'd go Pusha T. Me personally.
If they know, it's going to be mighty hard to beat old Wayne on that.
I just think that'll be stellar. That
Think
shit
so?
that'll be off the goddamn
I agree.
charts, baby,
I agree.
for real.
So have you listened to anything outside of Ross since Ross came out?
Yeah, today I listened.
So does that mean that you don't think Ross is as tough as you thought it would be? Because you said if Ross
you said
I did say that.
Uh-huh.
I got to be honest.
and
It
you
was
got
a
to talk.
slight letdown.
A letdown.
A slight, based off my expectation. My expectations were here. It probably got me about right here. So, I mean, it's live. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I did kind of turn on something else.
What you turned on? Lecrae?
No.
Maze.
Murs.
Yeah, I like
Moving on to the
Dummy of the week.
Something.
Dummy of the week.
No, but seriously though, I
know what I'm
listened
not
to QC today.
That was dope. That was dope.
That Young Thug, I played that. It's like I said earlier,
What you think
started
about
off
Thug?
strong, but shit
one?
went left. That Young Thug.
It went left?
Yeah, so way left.
I like the thug. For me, it's all about atmosphere. So I was in the gym when I listened to it, so I liked it. And then once I got out of the gym, I turned on Ross. And then once I needed to pick me up on my second half of the day at work, I turned on the QC shit.
Well, let me tell
And
you
all
something,
of them,
Jack.
I liked them all. I ain't gonna lie. I liked them all.
I did. Okay,
know.
that Young Thug. I mean, that shit was live. Like I said, my expectations like, oh shit, this shit here jamming.
I didn't know you had expectations
Boy.
for Thug.
He didn't.
I didn't.
Because how
But
could you?
when that first song,
So how you gonna sit here? How you gonna sit here and tell me my expectations and then sit here and tell me you ain't have no expectations?
you gotta listen.
Stop encouraging him from talking. He's
I want him to
talking.
talk. I want him to hear
You
how
gotta
much of a
listen.
fool he
Like
is.
the first song, I was like, okay, this shit here jamming.
Uh-huh.
Second song, not so much. Third, oh, this shit is beginning to goddamn get on my nerves. Fourth,
What were you doing?
driving home from the barbershop. That shit was god awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Come to the gym in the morning and you'll like it.
No,
I tried
unless
to-
you're gonna put number one on repeat. That's the only one. That's
Hey
that's
man,
it.
what I'm like, I ain't have no intentions on listening to Thugger. Like, and I didn't.
You missing out on some good music.
No, you're not.
I'm okay with that.
Come to the gym in the morning, you'll hear it.
You gonna have
I
to-
started listening. I listened to like the first 4 songs, and then QC rolled across, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." Clicked on that, and I got stuck. Them boys know how to make music. I'ma still wait. I'ma give it another week to kind of digest that and Thugger because it just came out today. So I'm gonna do it like I did Ross. I ain't gonna do it wrong. I'm gonna give myself a whole week to digest it. But so far so good that QC had been jamming. It's like 30-something odd songs on it. But I know it's a good, out of them 30-something, it's about a good solid 20.
It is.
Yeah, it's a
that's
good
a ton of
solid 20 on
goddamn
it.
songs.
Yeah.
But it carried me.
Oh man, before we get off the QC, I want to give a major shout out to Lil Yachty.
Got better.
Like, hang on. Hang on.
I'm waiting on you.
Hey, walk with me.
I'm walking with you. Come on, let's go.
That nigga ears popped up just now.
My man, hey,
Hey,
Lil Yachty has made millions of
This
dollars
is true. This is true.
and can't rap a lick.
he got a little better though. He
Better. No
He's
better.
not good. He's not great, but he's gotten
He's
better.
trash.
He got better, man.
dumpster juice. BFI.
You don't think he got better?
No.
Did you ever listen to him before?
What was this song? Broccoli?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Was it Broccoli? Was Broccoli his song?
Yachty?
I thought
He
that
was
Yachty.
on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It wasn't his song. That was drum song.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but he rapped okay on that. Like, it was okay. That shit he was on QC?
I
the
sent
12 songs he was on?
I sent the bad one on purpose today.
No. The
So,
way,
hold on.
on my way to Galera,
Hold on.
I
Hey,
listen.
hey guys, hold on. Never mind. You're right. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was thinking the wrong album because I thought you said you listened to that. You said Young Thug. I'm sorry.
Yes. Like, I listened to the QC album, and for some reason, I don't know what P and Coach K was doing, but they put that nigga on 12 songs.
So who exactly is quality control?
P and Coach K.
So that's the only two that's quality control? Because then they'll say quality control featuring Lil Baby or featuring Gunna.
Oh, no, those are the artists.
All of them QC. Gunna not QC.
But because sometimes it'll say quality control featuring Baby. But then it'll have other people on the song, which I'd be confused as fuck.
Yeah, but I know for a fact that Lil Baby is QC, Migos is QC,
Migos.
City Girls is QC, and it's a lot more. Yachty is QC.
Yeah, Yachty is definitely QC.
Yeah, it's a lot. All of them, everybody I just named is definitely QC.
Yachty QC?
Yeah, he been QC.
That's why P had problems with Joe Budden because he was
saying something about Yachty.
Yeah, he was like, you fucking up my pocket.
But I don't know. It was a dope album. We'll come back about it.
Also, another dope album. I didn't get a chance to listen to it all. There's only 7 songs. I think I got through 5, and every last one of them was dope. Currency, little project with the August Nights.
Yeah, I go back and listen.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I definitely.
It's stoner music, so it's pretty laid back, relaxed.
But see, like I'm not a stoner, but like I enjoy his music when it's good.
You be looking high. You be talking high.
On the podcast.
Oh shit! I gotta move around more. My bad.
Nah, you ain't got to do all of that. You just got to do what you've been doing.
But we was talking about QC.
Do the dance.
No, that shit wet, and I hate when they dumbasses.
Okay,
I was like, look at these two dummies.
He jealous. It's a little jealous. It's okay. But speaking of QC, did y'all see that the City Girls and Cardi B are getting sued for sampling Chopper Style? Who the nigga was? You know, he know how to do all that shit.
Get your money, man. Get your money.
But basically saying that they sampled the music without paying. What's his name? DJ JMK. Is he from New Orleans?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not gonna, but I don't think so.
Well, whoever it is, he's saying that he's basically going after them because they sampled some of the music for the song and they didn't pay and clear it through them. We'll see how that we'll remain and see how that go because we've been seeing that's been happening a lot of music. People have been sampling stuff and not getting it cleared. A lot of the producers and people who've been suing have been winning. And I thought that was kind of interesting to see how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah.
So.
And right, and I saw that today because it can be. It's weird because I was listening to the Young Thug album, and he got a song on there that sounded exactly like Future's song, the exact tempo and all of that. And that's when I sent that in the group message. I was like, sue that nigga Future. And the crazy part is, if he wanted to, he probably could. And on the QC album as well. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of songs that sound like other songs.
What number that it was on that album?
I don't remember.
Because I probably didn't get to that one.
I'm sure. I am sure.
So
number 4.
So question. Just
that was the song that sounded like J. Cole's song, wasn't it?
It sounded exactly like Future song, like a Future song. I know the one you talking about.
Future was on it, wasn't it?
Let me see what the
they friends. They ain't gonna care.
Right, he wasn't on that one. Yeah. He was on the one that Todd hate.
Oh boy,
what is it?
I got to find it. That shit was terrible.
He got all day for you to find that shit.
No, I'm saying.
Hang on. Question. Just to break up the whatever.
MLK from Georgia. DJ.
I'm finna say it.
No, DJ.
Talk about Martin Luther King.
I know.
But I went to a wedding, last weekend, and I witnessed it, and I thought it was the weirdest shit in the world. What would you do if you're at a wedding and your wife tries to catch the bouquet?
Damn, she trying to leave you, cuz.
No, hell no.
I'm just saying, whoever it is, she trying to leave you.
Like, what would you? How would you react?
It depends. If my wife just wants a challenge and just likes to compete, hey, baby, go get that bouquet. Cool. But if she out that bitch jumping around for no reason, bitch, you better sit out. Oh, I ain't mean it like that. You better sit your ass down. But for real, if she out there catching the bouquet, bitch, you better sit down over here. I ain't talking to her because she ain't going to be out here catching no bouquet.
And double down on it. I feel you.
For real, though. Like, that's how I would feel about it. So
I don't know what I'd do. Like,
Mardi Gras hustling for that shit?
Yeah.
She dope.
A little box out.
She trying to get married twice, my boy. In trouble.
She trying to leave
you got a side nigga.
Bilf. Aaron got that.
Aaron was sitting right over there in the corner. I don't know what I'd do with that shit, but it's better not be hustling to go catch the bouquet. I know that's for sure.
As soon as you act like,
you better stand over there with me and watch.
Yeah. Don't they throw the the garter belt after they throw the
and I'm damn sure
I don't know which one to go
Should
first.
hustle
but
right on out there after that.
I'm damn sure catching it.
But no, that's different because dudes never try to get that.
They don't.
But in that instance,
in
I'm
that
going to be
instant-
spiteful.
Oh,
I'm being
yeah.
Jerry
spiteful.
Rice out there.
I'm going all out, and I'm going to catch that. I'm dying.
Randy Mawson in that bitch.
No doubt. Stand-up music, news, and entertainment. The elephant in the room, the big news story of the week. JayZ is signing a partnership or a deal with the National Football League, with the NFL. For people who don't know the backstory, I'm sorry, you must have been under the rock. But JayZ signing a deal with the NFL partnership, or having an NFL partnership. Basically, he will be over, halftime, who gets on to help them with that, as well as have some social justice platform built into it. Throughout the week, we've seen different reports that, JayZ is going to allegedly has ownership in a particular team. They didn't say which name yet. Still remains to be seen. But social media was in an uproar. We saw this week it was a lot of different feelings tied back into Colin Kaepernick, him not being in the league, him being shut out of the league. JayZ has said over the different times of, I don't need the NFL. The NFL needs me. Has reached out to different artists and told them not to participate in things that the NFL is doing, only to turn around and sign this deal with the NFL. I say all that, preference all that to see what are y'all thoughts on it? Where are we at with it? And let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
I fought with it. I went from one side to the other, to the other side, to the other, to the other side, to the other, numerous times. And I really didn't make up my mind. Possibly my mind probably still isn't made up. So I just thought to go with what's right. And if he's doing this with a purpose of moving the culture forward, I'm all for it. For the simple fact that you can't continue to do the same thing, I don't think. And that was his words, not mine. But I do agree with it. Like, you can't continue to kneel. At some point, you have to kneel, but then you got to do something after that.
Right.
And so the first thing that came to my mind was the Dapper Dan interview. When Dapper Dan said, how you expect to take over this biggest company in the world and you ain't even a part of it?
Right.
I mean, that's kind of my point. If you don't like what's being cooked, then you need to sit at the table. And JayZ is sitting at the table. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm biased. Who cares? You might. I don't. And if you tell one of them that you don't like my bias, I don't care about that either. But he's being at the table. His voice, his opinions are being heard. So, what? You just want to protest outside or you want to be in the building?
Mm-hmm.
Now, initially, selfishly, yeah, I thought, the fuck, JayZ?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just initially when I found out that's what it was, because I instantly thought of Cap and all that other shit and how they was on the front lines with my man and shit. But then I also had to think about it from this standpoint. Stand back from a situation sometimes give you the perfect view.
Right.
So if you sitting back and you waiting to see the results of some shit, then you'll see, oh, that's what he was doing all along. So I guess you could take that stance, but ultimately, in the beginning, I was thrown off a little bit.
And I do still want to see him somehow get Cap involved with something. But he also made another good point about that when he said it wasn't about Cap having a job. It's about social injustice.
Facts.
And I'm still here for social injustice. So if that's still the fight, and if that was Cap's fight, he understands this.
And that's why I say you standing back from it.
So it's a fight about Cap getting a job or social injustice?
Social
injustice. And,
right.
And that's what I look at it from the standpoint of JayZ said a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But what was crazy to me is social media took off.
Right.
And my whole thing was we don't even know what is JayZ deal. So everybody who's going off and saying JayZ sold us out and all this stuff, help me. Because I don't know. What is his deal? What is he? We don't know what he's getting and what he's not getting. We don't know the money involved, the money that's not involved. So for us to even be making an opinion or be mad at it is kind of a little premature because we still don't even know what his deal is.
Right.
The next thing I look at is when you protest, like he said, you are supposed to bring awareness to it. But are we supposed to
Is that the last step?
kneel for the next 15 years, or do we need to move to the next step? You can continue kneeling, but let's also move to the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that next step? What does that look like? You know what I'm saying? And for like y'all said with Cap to me, if you think about the history of people standing for justice or people standing for rights, that first person, I hate to say it like this, but they always catch it.
Right.
They always get done a little bit different than whoever else. That doesn't mean you stop when that first person falls.
Right.
Hey, that first person, your sacrifice, you will always be synonymous and cemented for taking that stance. And Cap is still fighting. Right. Cap's still on his verge. And JayZ acknowledged that he's still, taking time out to make sure that he fights the fight and fight on his platform that he still does have. And he has a big-ass platform that he's still using. And so all JayZ, to me, from what I got from it, and I still need more details before I even go any further, he's just saying that, Cap got it started. Eric Reed, them the kind of people got it started. Right. Now I'm finna do it in my way. And there's other people that's doing it in different ways. But for a lot of people who's killing them and throwing them under the bus, we don't even know what the fuck the deal is yet.
What about those people that's real close to the situation? Who's doing that? Do you think they may have more information or have reason for doing so? Like Eric Reed said some stuff in Cap's Girl.
Again, everything that I've seen so far, even when they do criticize them, it appears that they're criticizing them off the same stuff that we all saw. They wasn't in that meeting room. They wasn't in there. And so everything that I've seen, and again, that's why I'm holding big, I've gave a couple of opinions, but I'm still reserving a lot of big judgment because I still don't know what his deal is. Right. So what if tomorrow we find out that his deal gets $1 million to every black kid in the community? We don't even know what it is, and we're mad.
Yeah.
So, Cap's girl,
Nessa,
when she, when the news first came out initially, she was big, like, y'all just go with anything y'all idol say, talking about JayZ and all this, just 3-4 days. Today, when the ownership thing came up, she kind of bagged up a little bit.
Did she say anything today? I ain't see what.
Yeah, she was like, those are two separate issues. JayZ is doing his thing. That's
so
good.
now she have a little more detail.
Yeah,
and see, that's the thing. My point.
And that's what Stock was saying.
That's my whole point.
Let stuff
mature. It's like and Todd always says this a lot. Everybody want to be the first person to say something.
Right.
Everybody want to be the social media hero or social. Sometimes let shit play out because what'll end up happening is you jump out there, he fucking stupid, he against the community. and then you find out, hypothetically, every black person in America get this, we finna do that. And then it's like, you gotta walk your stupid ass back.
Right.
And let shit mature. Like, you ain't gotta be so quick to pass judgment on stuff yet. We don't know the details. Nobody knows that shit yet.
Now, what I will be quick to pass judgment on, Sean King is trash. He's been trash for a while, and he's going to continue to be trash as long as y'all let him continue to be trash.
Explain why he trash. Why you saying that?
Because he's a culture vulture.
What did he do?
Quick to jump to conclusion.
Yeah.
But I'm not agreeing that he's trash. I'm just saying.
The title of his podcast that he promotes anytime an issue comes out, JayZ is wrong. Before today, before he knew any facts, JayZ is wrong. You're trash.
But what did
that's everybody though.
I guess what I'm asking you is, I don't know. So I'm asking you literally, like, what did he say to make you say he's trash?
I just said it.
What, he had a podcast and he said that JayZ trash?
The title of it was JayZ is wrong. But
what was he saying? Why
you
was
don't
he
have
wrong?
any benefits. He was just saying how
from signing the deal.
Yeah,
and
like I listened to
that's all. I just wanted some more detail about it.
Yeah, he took the Twitter with it and all that kind of shit. So I get what you're saying, and I get your, frustration with it. And it's just like I said initially, stand back from the situation so you can get the perfect view of it. That's it.
And then, like, man, I ain't like them before that, but like.
That's what it was.
But I will say, y'all stop fighting me over it when he started his podcast on Nipsey dying. Y'all stop fighting me.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I did. And
I really hadn't seen.
But you just made up a whole fact. You said we stopped fighting you when that happened.
Like we
didn't even know that happened.
We talked about it or something. We didn't even talk about that.
I did say I'll put it in the group chat, which I do everything. I'm like, this is why I don't like this nigga. Because y'all used to always fight me.
I don't.
But you said that about everything he posts. So
yes, but up until then, y'all just be like, why you?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. But to be fair, I haven't seen him post anything in a while. But I will say he does do some shady shit. But then sometimes he does shed light on some things. So it goes both ways, and you have the right to feel how you feel.
That nigga evil better than he's good. Fuck him. 2 tears in a bucket. Take to the stage.
But fight that nigga then, cuz.
I just think that it's...
I don't want to fight anyway.
Okay.
But if that nigga, half nigga.
You change your mind real quick.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's crazy that... I don't know. It's like people see one headline and then they run with it. Mm-hmm. They don't even bother. Like I said, they don't click dates. They don't click details. They don't go to 3 or 4 different places to check to make sure that what they're saying is referenced to form their own opinion. They just see this one little detail and run off with it.
And that's that headline from the mainstream media. Them folks put that shit out there and you niggas just run with it.
But
that shit crazy.
Listen. It's them motherfuckers. It ain't the headline, man. Because, like, when I first saw it, I hurried up and threw it in the group message like, this is super dope as fuck. This nigga just will not stop. And I wasn't thinking about all of the conspiracies and how wrong it was until I looked at social media and be like, damn, they mad JayZ signed a deal?
I'm talking about this shit. It's everybody has a
like
voice
when we
with that
initially
social
posted,
media
we was
shit,
bigging it up. Like, this nigga keep moving. So
is this like, and this is my thing. People were saying like, oh, they signed with the people that's getting rid of Cap, da 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 da. And I'm just asking. Mm-hmm. You want JayZ, this one person, to be like, I guess against, going forward or whatever. But what about those other thousands of NFL players that's black and they're still playing every day? Right. Eric Reed, he's protesting and he's taking a knee, but he's still getting a check from them.
Right.
He still, benefit.
JayZ can't get the same check you get?
If y'all really wanted to see a protest, what if all the black players just didn't take the field?
Hey, man.
It's easy to go from social media and say that, but it's a lot of people who tweet. They got these little fingers. But how many of them wouldn't go to their job?
Right, that's a super hypocrite. And that's a super hypocrite to me. Like, I love Eric Reed as a player. He went to LSU. He's dope. But you're a hypocrite in this situation, man. You're mad at JayZ for taking a job with your employer.
Right.
For doing the same thing you're doing. He's standing
You're taking a stance while getting paid for it.
Right.
Hey, man.
Shut up, man.
Just leave the Civil Rights Museum. Like, the Montgomery bus boycott. They ain't say, oh, I don't fuck with the busing system and got on the buses.
Right.
And that's what these niggas are doing.
Right.
Getting on the bus.
I'm a kneel, but as soon as you tell me to come play and blow and the whistle blow,
that's what I'm gonna do.
I gotta feed my family.
But let me tell you something else that's a bigger thing that I think we do. And I could be wrong, but for instance, you used the Montgomery bus situation. I think when those people was boycotting that bus, somebody still had to go talk to the officials.
They did.
Somebody still had to go.
Had to be next step.
They didn't just say, we gonna walk forever.
Hell no.
Eventually, walking and boycotting had to lead to somebody meeting with the mayor, somebody meeting with the governor to say, hey, let's end this. Y'all can sit wherever y'all want. At some point, it has to lead from the great action of protest, which is great. I got your attention. We not fucking with y'all. We not buying this product. We not doing this anymore. We not going over here and spending our money to, like JayZ said, you have my attention. What do I do? But like, I saw a lot of other comments on social media that also was like, almost like, he shouldn't even talk to them. What the fuck at what point do we grow from where we are?
That was the niggas who didn't go to history class.
Man, whoever it was a lot of them.
Them niggas ain't.
It's a lot of dummies on the internet.
That's part of that council shit.
But like, to your thing, like, the other side, like, has to know why you're mad. Mm-hmm. Like,
and you have to eventually make a deal.
Like, Hootie, if you got a problem with me,
I'm slapping you.
And then that gonna lead to some more problems for you. But
that's a good point. I know where you finna go.
But if I don't ever know why you're mad at me, then we're never gonna do anything. But if Ty can say, hey man, this nigga mad at you because of this. And you be like, oh, man, I ain't even mean it that way. I ain't even try to do that.
Can't get right. I got a question for you.
Okay. I got an answer. Might not be the right one.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
What's the question?
No, I'm just going to keep asking him. I got a question. I'm just going to keep kneeling. I'm just going to keep doing the same action without telling what I want.
So you know what?
We
party around here.
Going places.
We party.
God damn it, at some point, like, hey, I got a problem. Well, what's your problem?
What's your fucking problem?
This is what I want. Okay, well, this is what we can do. Like, you have to have dialogue. Sometimes with people that you don't necessarily align with, you don't agree with. JayZ said that in the thing.
Right.
I don't know. I'm with Cap. Of course I understand.
Right.
I come from Marcy Projects. I come from these same places.
And for
I'm not trying to say, again, I don't know all the details.
Right.
So I'm reserving because I can change on them next week.
Right.
I don't know, but
definitely.
all I'm saying is,
So if you change, y'all taking back y'all high five?
no, hell no.
No, that was still a good point with anything.
Yeah, I got a question. Shit, what's your question? I got a question. Like, come on, man, we gonna keep going in circles or we gonna get shit done.
Kneel.
and furthermore, man, I mean, do you forget about all the shit he's done prior to this?
Who?
JayZ. Like that shit is crazy.
They do, apparently.
But we're the only people that do that to each other. Though.
We
You know
How
that, right?
soon we forget.
Right.
Real
I mean,
fast, immediately. too.
because
he had a long ass run of just great shit. And it's been well documented on this very platform.
because
I guess
it's
that was
the council thing, man. Once they counsel something and they fake done with something, you can't go back.
Right.
But they
Shit is
never
crazy.
be really canceling shit.
No.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all don't wanna
It's
be-
for the moment. It's hot for the
Like,
moment.
they don't
So
want
what's
to be
the next
done with
trend?
Sean King, fake ass.
He drop an album tomorrow. All of them gonna listen.
Right.
Every last one gonna
But Sean
listen.
King, fake ass, just out here.
Leave Sean King alone, man.
Fuck Sean King.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
We got Sean King beat.
Y'all don't jump in either. Let me have that one.
Okay.
Okay.
He get the best
Just
of you.
don't come asking for our help when you get the goddamn
Make sure you ain't have too much Wooford.
I'm going to suplex his ass.
Speaking of JayZ, man, y'all saw that Beyonce is in the highest grossing animated film ever. Lion King is the highest grossing animated film ever.
That's
Big ups.
that's
That
dope.
quick.
Big ups.
That quick. It's beaten in its second era to what's the new Iron Man, Civil War, whatever the movie.
Avengers.
Marvel.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie was dope. Like,
was
I
about
went
to
and
say,
looked
That's
at
not
it.
an
It was
animated movie, though. So what are you saying?
That's what's not. Well, I say
The
second
Avengers.
largest movie ever.
Oh,
just in
second.
general.
Oh, I thought you said animated. Okay.
It's number one animated, second ever in regular movies.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Right. Just that quick. But y'all saw it. How was it? Should I go still spend some money?
I felt like I said before, me personally, and Kane, you're right, told me to holler back after I saw it.
Holla back, yeah.
I felt like some of my favorite characters, I felt like they took the juice off of them.
Like who? Timon and Pumbaa?
Rafiki,
Definitely.
they took the juice off of them. And Timon and Pumbaa, they were still funny. They were still a highlight of it, but they took a little juice off of them to me. The hyenas.
Yeah.
They took a little juice off of them. But it was dope to see. And it wasn't like you know how sometimes they be like, oh, Coming to America 6 coming out. And we be like, man, what the fuck? Don't ruin it. It didn't ruin it. It didn't change one for me to see it. It just was seeing it from a different perspective.
So it didn't enhance it. It didn't make it worse.
Hang on.
Yeah. It was just its
Let
own
me-
thing to me.
I'm glad I saw it. I'm glad I purchased 2 tickets, me and Courtney, and watched it. If I ever say I'm watching a Lion King, it's the original version. I
had to go
never
back-
have to watch that version again. It just wasn't appealing to me.
Is there anything that a part 2 is better than a part 1? To y'all. Anything you could think of?
Die Hard 3 is better than 1 and 2. With
Can you-
Samuel Jackson, that was my
Samuel. That was 3?
Yeah.
I like that one.
If you don't say better,
Oh, I got
just
a
as
question after
good.
that.
Like Gremlins 2 was just as good. Home Alone 2 was pretty trill.
Bad Boys 1 or Bad Boys 2?
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 1. I go
See?
1.
But the fact that you
Which
get
one
was
mixed
that in
reviews
Cuba?
means that
Yeah, it was still
Yeah.
good.
2.
2 is much better than me.
I like 2.
Godfather 1 and 2 was pretty live.
The Dark Knight. That's
No,
the best
Godfather-
Batman ever.
3 was better than 2.
Which one
No,
is that?
3
though?
was
That's
the
like number
absolute
8.
worst.
The Joker with
Yeah, that's the one
Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
that's the best.
That's my favorite one too.
Batman,
Y'all can't count
period.
Batman.
Bane.
It's 32 of them.
Yes.
I know, but If you had to pick a favorite one, I'm going
that series,
Heath Ledger and Bane second.
Yeah, but
what about the original with Jack Nicholson?
I ain't really watched that one. He was that shit.
yeah,
was
but to your point, it is hard to do a sequel, especially when the sequel been so big.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, when the original was so big, it's hard to top it.
Sequel. Think this sequel will be good? Eddie Murphy and Dolomite.
I didn't catch the trailer. I was gonna send it.
I
I didn't watch it.
It was dope. It looked dope. It looked
looked
live
fun.
and it looked funny. So
I was telling DJ,
did you ever watch the original one?
Yeah.
I watched it.
Nah,
It wasn't.
I ain't never
It's.
watched it.
I think it's one of those things. You gotta be in a moment.
Gotcha.
Kind of like Scarface. Scarface is kind of overrated. It's a good movie.
I love Scarface.
Yeah, but I'm
You
saying it's not
tripping.
the best
That's-
movie ever made.
I love Scarface. That's a lot.
You think
Neither is-
Scarface better than like?
Neither is Menace to Society.
Oh shit, you tripping?
It's not a good movie made. I love it, and it's a great
You
movie. But like a
tripping.
Scarface is not the best shot movie.
You tripping?
Minister
think so.
Society is a fucking.
I'm not thinking.
Menace is-
I'm thinking juice. I'm thinking juice. I'm sorry. I'm thinking juice.
Oh, okay.
But
live
I
as fuck,
still.
too.
That's what I'm saying.
I would feel better.
Boys
if
in
you
the
said
Hood.
Menace to
Listen. I'm
Society.
saying Scarface is live. I'm saying Juice is live. I'm just saying they're not the best shot movies. Like he's saying it's not a good movie or a shot movie. That's what I'm saying.
Belly to me is better than Scarface.
Belly.
Paid in Full is better.
Nah, I'm not gonna say
Belly's
Belly.
not better
Belly's
than
trash.
Scarface.
Outside of the
I love Belly.
like Belly has a whole hour that's
Yeah.
just good throwaway.
Yeah, Bella's not Bella.
Paid in Full.
I don't know the fucking.
Paid in Full, yes.
What?
Scarface.
It's tough. Paid in
Man,
full.
Scarface is 3 hours. A lot of
I like Paid in Full
better.
better than Bella.
I do too.
Yeah, I give you that.
Scarface tough to beat, man.
Scarface, man.
Al
Scarface
Pacino, man.
is top. Yeah, man, he tripping.
A young Al Pacino on coke, nigga. How he
Just
went
the whole
out.
story on
How
top
he
of the
went-
world, like something from
That
nothing
nigga
to
went out
something.
guns a blazing.
I mean, Carlito's way was
It was dope.
Was dope.
That's
It was
dope.
dope.
Like,
Super
you know what I'm
dope.
saying? Like, my man made
But
a
it's
lot
not
of
better
dope
than
movies.
Scarface.
Okay, but hang on.
It's subjective.
But hang on.
No, it's not. Not this one.
It's subjective. I mean,
Yeah.
but I have a movie question that I hate. Alabama Theater, which I love to go see. One of my favorite movies is A Christmas Story. I love to go see that at Alabama Theater.
You look like you put your tongue on the pole.
He got his pajamas on with his little favorite belt.
hey, that's on social media, well documented.
What?
But
It's on Shell Media. What? It's on what, nigga? I think you say Shell Media.
It's a
I thought that was a dude. I thought he was talking like Cardi B this bitch for a second.
that's what I'm trying to do. That's what,
Shell Media.
All right.
Yeah.
shut up. Okay, the joke worked. Cool.
It was a joke, nigga. Your words work.
He trying to make that a part of his routine. Hell nah, nigga.
Look,
Come on. It's like
Come on, so we can put this on Media.
Die Hard, the first one. Y'all familiar?
Yeah.
I am, but I don't remember. The only one I can really remember is
Just
the
come on, man.
the
Cause you gonna be
Russian
all day with him.
and Samuel. Samuel.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Die Hard, the first one?
The first one.
Christmas movie just a classic. Come on.
No, I'm asking.
No,
you
like,
that
is
question.
it a Christmas
Is
movie?
it a
like,
Christmas movie?
Like
Oh,
next
is it?
Friday? Or,
No.
Because I was asking that because, I broke it up because I said it wrong. But I saw the schedule for Christmas movies and
It's on there?
That bitch was
Die
on.
Hard is on. And some people think it's a Christmas movie.
I can't remember part one. I can
Maybe
only...
it's just a Christmas movie because it's a good movie to watch with the family. or
Like,
something. I don't know.
it's during the time of Christmas.
I like them
It's
all.
Is that
national
first
songs.
movie actually acted during Christmas?
Yes.
What's my man? National Lampoons?
Yeah.
That's
Chevy
Chevy Chase? Chevy.
That nigga be
Who?
tripping.
Chevy Chase.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Chevy.
Let's replay that one.
Hey,
Play it.
hey, who I got a study for you?
Study. Get your
Yes.
study on.
It says
Nerd ass.
says the study key. It says 45% of Americans say that they wear the same drawers twice in a week.
Twice a week?
No, 2 times.
2 times in
like,
a week.
Like 2 days.
Like back to back.
Yeah, 2 days in a row.
Back to back.
Yeah. Like Monday, Tuesday.
But what them boxes like if you wear them hoes 2 times in a week?
Do you wear them outside or inside?
Man, it don't
Doesn't matter.
Man, I don't care.
If you step outside the garage or the house door or outside your circumference with them bitches on. Especially, man, it's 99 degrees out there, bitch.
What if you don't step outside the door, though?
That's just nasty in general, fool.
What if you just have some drawers you sleep in?
Huh?
Why you wearing them outside?
Right.
No, I'm saying you don't go outside. You sleep in them Monday,
Man,
take them off.
Come on,
and then you
Hootie, they
sleep
say,
in
How
man,
often
you
you
wear 'em
don't go
2 times.
outside?
when
Hey,
I sleep
man.
in my drawers.
Change your motherfucking drawers. It's simple as that, bro.
What that movie, Baby Kill, you had little flies flying around his diaper.
Khalil, little brother. What's the nigga name? The Khalil was the older
What that
brother.
nigga, you got the shitty show draw.
Social media drawers. I don't know what them is. We need to find out how to spell that shit and make that the title. Yeah, dude.
Man, I ain't fucking with y'all, man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Y'all nigga crazy.
That's a movie that doesn't give the respect
Baby
it
Kids.
deserves.
Baby Kids was dope as fuck.
That shit was
Baby
classic.
Kids was dope.
Staying on entertainment. Did y'all see the story with Mike Tyson, man? They said that Mike Tyson at his ranch smokes $40,000 worth of weed a month.
Shit.
And you wonder why he went bankrupt. But it's his ranch. I'm just bullshitting. How much weed is that? 2, how much is the weed you're smoking? How much does that shit cost?
So
3, how much is your Uber Eats bill?
It's a ranch. So
Mike Tyson looked like he had that Hootie plate done.
Yeah.
that big man played.
But I will say this.
That nigga might go bite a cow. Just a real cow just walking around. Just go bite
probably
that
would.
bitch.
I will say this. His ranch is doing actually good. He has a 420-acre weed ranch that makes about $500,000 a month.
Sheesh.
so smoking 40 ain't bad.
Right.
That's under 10%.
Shit.
Yeah, y'all paying me that back.
But still, do you know how much 40 grand of weed is?
And it's not fully functional just yet.
I know y'all don't smoke. Would y'all smoke with Mike?
Nah.
No.
Hell no, I gotta be on my toes with that nigga. He might swing or something.
I
but-
smoke with Mike for the simple fact that
I'm gonna drink Woodford while he smoke.
He probably take offense to it if you don't smoke with him. So
But
I'm smoking.
also,
Nah, man, you want to smoke?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Good.
What do you mean no?
Oh, yeah, see, okay, just drink your Woodford.
but also, if you're on your toes, does that matter with Mike Tyson?
Yeah, because that nigga hands are still fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
you going to be moving slow.
Is
on
there
that
a
You
weed
gonna be
with
moving,
him.
yeah.
There is no
Nigga
on your
gon-
toes.
there is no on your toes.
No way, man.
It's only on your back.
Even if you block it,
That nigga
even
got-
if you
yeah.
block it, his punching power.
Go ahead, talk
power.
your shit. Stop. It's like he would have talked his shit.
How much we said? Nigga hit me? $225,000 a month for the rest of my life. Nigga, I ain't never going
You got to
back to work.
survive it, man.
Crooked
What
jaw.
you mean?
Crooked jaw for the rest of your life
Nigga,
as well.
I
goddamn.
played football. I ran in the trains, goddamn. He might knock me out.
With
Give
equipment
it,
on.
Give it to, hey, I don't give a fuck. He
got
may
that
knock
permanent-
me
Yep.
out. But
Permanent crooked
Yeah, gonna be
mouth.
talking like goddamn Conway.
what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have them thigh pads in my pocket. Boy. Fuck wrong with you?
Yep, with that Conway goddamn mouthpiece.
Exactly.
We talking just like Conway the rapper, goddamn. Y'all don't know who Conway
got
is.
that mouthpiece
Look at my boy.
kick.
My man got flow. Shout out Conway. But yeah, if you get hit by Mike Tyson, that's how your face gonna look. I'm tell you right now.
Crooked
I
face.
don't care. Money make me look different. Nigga.
Well,
you see the ugly rich nigga?
Yeah. What JayZ said. You ever seen a ugly billionaire?
That shit crazy, man. But
Tyson gonna pay me, motherfucker. Fuck all that.
exactly. Speaking of knocking a nigga out, man, do y'all think that Zeke comes back?
Man, as a Cowboy fan, I hope he does. But
Well, what he said is he's not coming back, or the word on the street is he's not coming back unless he gets paid. So what do you prefer to do? You prefer to pay him?
of course, pay him. But I do understand. Like, I was watching something where they're trying to form a running back union. Because the crazy part is, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but running backs is the least paid position besides long snappers.
Right, and their contract is one of the longest too. There's like a 4-year deal plus a 5th year for like a team
then
option
you
or
can
some shit like that.
franchise them for 2 years.
2 more years. So by that time, you get no more contracts.
It should.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
That's on the players.
Dallas is just a little bit different because it's unique. You got a quarterback that want more money. You got a running back that want more money. So
And
they got
a receiver.
And a receiver.
And a receiver. Yeah, so they gonna have to figure something out.
And you paying the O-line.
Right. So you got Dallas got some shit to figure out. But in general terms, I'm not paying a running back no more. Running back should be like it's a position that they don't last long. They get hurt more. They're carrying the ball. They're getting hit by 99 people. And we've seen year in and year out that different teams can go to the Super Bowl and win without who was the Eagles running back when they won the Super Bowl?
LeGarrette Blount or some shit.
Blount.
Nobody.
Who was the Patriots running back? It was a running back by committee. Yeah, but he wasn't the only one.
Troy Dillon.
There were like 6 of them niggas.
Yeah, like you see what I'm saying? So I say that to, who was the Saints running back when they won?
Mark
man
Ingram.
Mark
Ingram.
Who was the
somebody
Saints?
else, too.
Who was the Saints quarterback?
Drew.
Who was the Patriots quarterback?
Peyton.
Yeah.
Tom.
But also with the below average quarterback and a great offensive line, don't you kind of see Zeke point? Like, we probably could win a Super Bowl.
I see Zeke point, but then I also see why Jerry wouldn't want to pay him either.
Right.
And listen,
Which
man,
he probably will. But
because
I see
anybody
why
can
he
run
would.
behind that line.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but the same thing happened with Emmitt Smith in '92.
It's a different football league, man. This ain't that kind of football no
It's
more.
But they play that same, like,
They do. That's why they're not
Zeke
winning.
not throwing 40 passes.
Exactly why they not.
Zeke gonna throw them same amount of passes that Troy Aikman threw.
Name me the last few Super Bowl champions.
The Patriots.
Eagles.
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
All passing
The
teams.
Saints. Not too long ago.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning's.
That was defense. They beat shit out of Carolina.
It was, but I'm just trying to. But my whole point is
Who was
none
they
of,
running back?
Exactly. My whole point is none of them ran the ball like that. Seattle maybe, and when they
Seattle was
But
kind
they-
of run first.
You're not gonna find it.
they were
Seattle
51.
would have ran
They were
another
50.
one.
They were
if
51-49.
They
But
would have won another if they would have ran.
Adrian
Agreed.
Peterson has been arguably one of the best running backs. Did he ever win a championship? LaDainian Tomlinson was one of the best running backs. Did he ever win a championship? You're not gonna win it, man. You can't pay no running back. I'm sorry. I hate that it's transitioned to that like that because running back used to be, to me, one of the best positions on the field. I loved running back. But it's no longer that no more.
Right,
like
right.
running back is still one of my favorite positions, and I play defense.
And I agree, but at the same time, I do think for them, it needs to be some changes. Like the Players Association need to do something to help these younger running backs as well.
I agree with
But
that.
if it's the way that it is now, I'm not paying them.
But can
Question. Hang on before you do that. Does the Cowboys go to the playoffs without Zeke? I'm a Cowboys fan, and I say no.
The
I
Cowboys
think
are
so.
always iffy. I don't know if they go with him because they're so iffy.
Oh,
They got
no,
a solid defense.
I would
Oh
pick
no, with him we coming out the NFC. Like
the
Super
NFC,
Bowl.
The Super Bowl? Okay.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Think
bias.
Yeah. Pretty much. Forgot about the Saints.
Yeah, like, see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, like, I can't talk when fanship get in the way. Like, what we saying with the Lakers. Like, you can't just say that without, like, you know what I'm saying? That lets me know that I can't have a subjective conversation with you.
You can. I
It
can
is
listen to what you're
subjective,
saying.
though. Like it's okay. It might not be a clear cut, but Cowboys definitely have a chance.
I would say the
to
NFC
make the
East.
Super Bowl.
I'd say the NFC East. I'm not going
The
to say
NFC
the NFC.
East is trash.
Man, think about who they got.
They got Rams.
They're not going to beat the Rams.
Saints.
They
You
can't
know
score
what
no.
the Rams might be like.
The Vikings.
The Rams
Rams.
get hurt.
The
It's a
Eagles.
lot of teams that.
Yeah,
they
I
got.
don't-
Atlanta.
I'm not going to argue that. But
There's a lot.
anything
There's a
can
lot
happen,
of teams that can possibly beat them.
So
for
my
you to
question-
just-
my question
but
to you is,
their
are you-
chances are a lot better with Zeke.
but not a lot better than those teams.
No.
and then if you pay Zeke, are you willing to pay him and lose some of your offensive line?
They already paid them.
No line to pay. So they got
Yeah.
a couple. They got one of them niggas got like a 10-year deal.
Right,
Some
but
crazy shit.
Zeke wants more money, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or he's not coming back. So eventually, you're gonna pay him, and you got to lose something,
You're gonna lose something.
right?
But and I really don't know because I didn't really study all of that of it. But I've never heard anybody say that they can't pay them all. Like the receiver, the quarterback, and the runner. I've never heard anyone say they just can't afford it.
That luxury tax.
Yeah.
It's your Dallas Cowboys.
Until
man.
you find
got that
me,
Jerry Jones money.
until you can give me one example of a team that had the best running back in the league or had one of the top 5 running backs in the league that won a championship, then I might change my mind. But give me one.
The 92 Cowboys.
Since you gotta fall back.
My boy said the 700 BC goddamn Egyptian queen.
gotta go
The man said, give me one example.
Well, you got to go new NFL too.
I mean, he set out 2
Since
games
2000.
and went 0-2.
That's
Since
fine.
2000.
You can give me 9-2, but look where you had to go to do it. I don't mind that. That's a great example.
Since 2000. Well, Marshall Faulk and the Rams and them, but outside of that.
But they was a heavy. Oh my! They passed the shit out of the ball.
But Marshall Faulk at that time was the best running back.
He was, but
that's what you asked for.
But the question. Think about this. When Marshall Faulk did it, Marshall Faulk only touched the ball like 12, 13. Running, he only touched the ball 12, 13 times a game.
You said position, you didn't say running.
That's fine. I know what I'm talking about. What I'm asking you is, do you want to pair a running back?
When was Denver run with Terrell Davis?
John Elway days.
97,
98. Okay. Yeah.
You're getting closer. But you still ain't in today's league.
No. Today's league is not as warranted.
Yeah, it's quarterback, man.
But with that team, bro, they don't have that quarterback. Y'all know that.
Maybe they don't, but I'm just saying.
And they have a line built.
It starts. Who does it start with?
Who are they gonna?
You gonna build a team? Hypothetically, if you could pick anybody, you gonna pick it based upon the quarterback or the running back?
Quarterback. Mm-hmm. That was a loaded question. You already.
No, it's not a loaded question.
What's next? Receiver, O-line,
probably line receivers somewhere.
All right.
Like running backs is gonna be down the line.
Running back is probably
like,
the 5th or 6th option.
But like when you have arguably the best running back in the league, you gotta pay that man.
But you just said it was down the line in your order.
Because you spent too much cachet on getting him. Like first round draft pick. You could have got somebody. You could have maybe got a better quarterback. Like that ain't really without, man, we're gonna see how trash Dak is if Zeke ain't lining up game 1.
I think Dak
is okay.
Hide it.
Yeah.
I think that with the receiving core he got, with the offensive line he got, you can get him a midway running back and be straight.
I don't want to be able to prove y'all wrong.
Like what if Ingram came to, he's not there, but if like a Ingram was in Dallas.
Man,
Ingram would do the same fucking thing Zeke did.
Or Melvin Gordon.
Week 2 preseason. Like,
Melvin Gordon. There you go.
You can go trade for Melvin Gordon, pay him a lot less money.
Y'all want Zeke? Here you go.
Man, that nigga want Zeke money.
No,
damn near.
He can't.
This one thing that I love about.
I don't know what Melvin Gordon like.
I don't know what he's tripping.
Check this out. This one thing that I love about the NFL. They don't have loyalty to players like that.
Right.
The NBA and all that shit. They do. But we've said this year in and year out. The NFL, I love football, man, because football, man, it's all about what can you do for my team now. They'll get rid of the best person on the team because they understand. They get it. They don't get married to no player. Because in football, it still takes all 11 to do it. Like in basketball, you can get 2 good pieces, and that's all you need to carry you through. Bron can carry you through with some bums. You can't do that in the football. Tom Brady can't carry you through with some bums. You got to have at least some average to solid players around.
Well, Tom Brady maybe can carry you with some bums.
He didn't carry some bums.
They're always decent. They always have a decent scheme, decent coaching. Sometimes their running backs are bums. But for the most part, overall, man, they're
serviceable.
They have serviceable good players.
That's all you need at running back. Serviceable.
I'll take it, man. What else in any other football? Who y'all pick?
That shit is back, man.
So pick somebody. Let's pick somebody. Let's be early.
No, it's too early.
I know it. That's the whole purpose of picking somebody.
Yeah, but it's still too early to even pick.
It's not.
It is.
It's way too early.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
We can pick before the season start, but it's still preseason.
No, it's before the season start.
I'm not picking.
Well, you're going to pick your own team if that's the case.
You will. Because you biased like he is.
We should have been there last year anyway.
People pick Super Bowl winners after the last.
We should have been there anyway.
Wait till after the preseason.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you want me to, I can pick.
I want you to, nigga. I just asked you to. Shit.
I got a sleeper pick.
Pick him.
I like the young gun in Kansas City.
Good pick.
It's not really a sleeper pick. I like that pick too.
I think
I'm not going to pick one.
I think it is. I think it's a good sleeper pick because I wouldn't have thought to pick him. Who I want to see? I want to see my boy make a resurgence. I want to see Aaron Rodgers. That's who I want to pick.
I like that. I don't.
He got a new coordinator.
Yeah,
and they say that they're not seeing.
They're beefing. Yeah,
he hadn't seen eye to eye with a coach in a long time though.
Yeah, but
he's coming out. He coming out saying the shit he's doing is stupid.
Yeah, he just said that last week. That's crazy. That nigga said that shit last week. I don't know why the fuck we doing live special teams. Just against another team.
That shit. Yeah, it was like
that shit crazy.
So we see how that probably play out.
You got Cowboys?
No, it's too many unknowns, so I can't really pick them. But also, I don't know who Green Bay has around him. I know a lot of the NFC gonna be trash. The Giants, Tampa Bay, Carolina.
I should have said the Rams.
I like the Rams. I like the Rams and KC.
Rams loaded.
I know it.
It's that time for them, and they're super loaded in free agency. But I like the Rams and KC.
I wouldn't mind seeing that as a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Saints.
You know what? We should have been there last year. Why would I change that? And that's not biased. Tell me where I'm lying.
No, y'all lost, so y'all shouldn't.
We lost, but why did we lose?
Another thing
because y'all didn't score.
No, we lost on a bad call.
No,
no, right.
It was a bad call.
Okay.
It was bad call.
That non-pass interference call. That's our ball.
I agree.
Remember last week we was talking about that rule, and we were saying that if they miss a holding call, can they come back and call it? And you were saying no because they never called it, so it doesn't affect the game.
I misspoke last week.
Right, and that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, well, in that case, this whole rule is crazy because then that means the Saints game wouldn't have been affected either in that instance. If y'all recall what happened. So
let's see.
He said he misspoke, so he owned up to it already.
And that's all. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing.
I don't have no problem saying when I'm wrong, but I guess again to go back to it, since we on it. What I was saying was we was talking about the absence of missing a call. Mm-hmm. If I miss a holding call, meaning somebody was holding and I miss it, I miss a holding call.
Can it be reviewed?
Right. Cool. Let's review it. But that's not going to skew the game like a pass interference. That's all I was trying to say last week. Like a pass interference, if I throw an 80-yard bomb and he's about to catch that bitch on the 1 yard line and I miss a pass interference, I missed putting him on the 1 yard line. If I miss a holding call and it was an incomplete pass, that's just 15 yards. If I'm on the 5 yard line or 10 yard line.
But if you're on the 5 yard line and I run it in for a touchdown and you miss that holding call, it's a big difference.
If you miss the holding call.
Right.
But so if you run it in, it's a touchdown.
Right. But then you can come back and review it according to that rule.
Right. But you said if I miss a holding call, right? So if I ran it in for a touchdown and I missed the holding call, it's still a touchdown.
It's not because I can review the holding call.
Hey.
Because I can review the holding call in order to call it.
I got what you're saying. You're right.
But no bias, Hootie. I'm picking us because, again, we supposed to be now. Let's go back down.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but bias, all bias.
You can say that. But again, Hootie, show me where the line was.
It's a good bias.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's evidence that we would have been there if that call was made.
Not a bad
no doubt.
I can feel what he's saying. I mean, it's a little different what he's saying. That was a fucked up call. Right. We ain't seen no call that bad.
Ever.
It was pretty bad.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Been probably since the last time was when they said Jerome Bettis called tails and he called heads or some shit.
Oh hell yeah! Nigga reviewed, nigga flipped the coin talking.
That shit.
He flipped it. That nigga I said heads.
They were like, man, y'all.
That crazy.
There was a camera out
that was
somewhere.
18 goddamn Thanksgiving.
Did y'all see my boy AB? My boy tried to sneak his old helmet.
Nigga maniac. I don't know what he was thinking about.
They say my boy spray painted his old.
Did you see the helmet? Because I didn't see it. I heard it was mismatched or something.
Yeah, it didn't match the same rate of color. Like, so his helmet, he sprayed it or painted it gray, but it wasn't the same gray as the one that the team used.
Dumb man, la boy.
My nigga, all that money you got, you can't get a nigga to goddamn get the right.
But if the
color
team don't
scheme,
spray it, it's just probably different.
It's gonna look different.
You gotta have that exact.
It's a lot of different shades of gray, buddy.
I wonder would they just paint it for him? Why wouldn't you just paint it for him?
Well, I mean,
because the team probably
against,
can't.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
That goes against the rules.
But the helmet is outdated, nigga. It's
that's what I was just about to say.
It's not safe
it's
anymore.
older helmet. Yeah,
I thought that shit
was that motherfucking.
I don't know. That nigga just was being a diva, man.
Man, I think they just don't want to go through preseason like all vets, and then he gonna be their game one.
But most times, like with people like that, that's your star player. They're not gonna play you in a preseason game to risk injury. Man.
And he already has bad feet, so he doesn't have to play.
Frostbite on
I don't know why he had to do both.
Right,
He could have just prolonged the foot thing.
Exactly. You already chilling, so
Damn,
why make
bro.
a spectacle to chill even more? I don't know. But,
Yeah.
But I guess he figured they ain't got a shot at.
But thank you. It gives us something to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
But that does change my view of him. I remember him coming out of college, out of the small college. He was a humble guy.
Always.
Turned into a diva.
Always. Ain't that always the story?
I guess. I don't know.
You don't know how powerful you are, and then you start making, some moves, and then all of a sudden you
Diva.
Yeah, you feel yourself a little bit more. That's nothing new.
Crazy.
But y'all seen the Rich Paul rule got updated and overturned, I think.
Immediately, like it should have been.
Yeah.
That shit should have never came up, man.
The fuck, man?
It was a whack rule.
And the crazy thing is I still don't see what it was going to affect. And because the people who you want to represent you, they're still going to represent you. The people, I can have this agent here, but if Kawhi Leonard still wants his uncle in the room, his uncle could still be in the room. His uncle could still make these
boil down to trying to squeeze qualified people out the room because they may not have everything you do. Like I said, we take everything we get.
No, I ain't gonna say qualified. Black people. They're trying to squeeze black people out the room.
When I said qualified, I meant like I don't give a fuck. Whatever your background is, you know what you're doing. You're qualified to be handling what you're doing, schooling or not. Exactly. You know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. He's been around it. Rich Paul's been around it for all of this long. He's qualified to be in the room. Right. Like, don't disqualify him.
And I know we said some stuff about it, but Miko said that, and she represents her husband, and she was like, nothing taught me more than the experiences. I went to all of these schools and things, but this is how I represented my husband. This is how I got to know him knows millions of dollars that an agent or some other talent guy couldn't. So,
I hate to side with her, but
she was right.
She was right. And that's right. Rich Paul is right. Bruh, you have LeBron and Antonio Davis. Mm-hmm. So.
But I don't think it was for him. They say it's the Rich Paul rule, but I think
I said last week, I don't think it was for him. Everybody else said it was.
I don't mean it like that. I don't think it was for him, but I think it was for him. It was for people like him and for the people who was going to come behind him. So I do think it wasn't, albeit it wasn't going to affect him, it was because of him.
Because, all right, you got to think, NBA, mostly black. Why wouldn't a young black athlete want to sign with somebody that looks like them? That comes from that same background. That can identify with them.
That's with LeBron.
Yeah, and more importantly, somebody that you're close to. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy, and most times, so you have those instances where those people that's closest to you may try to get you out of some money. Cool. But in this case with LeBron, that's his best friend. It's been his best friend.
But that's the thing. Like, think about it. If I start letting these athletes, I'm playing both sides of the fence. If I start letting these athletes sign with people that look like them, understand their background, and they're thriving in it, how do I survive in that?
And not even that. It starts to change the landscape of the game.
But what do they have to do when they start seeing stuff like that? They have to do what?
Put a rule in place to make sure I stay in.
They have to change the rules.
They got to keep me in. They got to. They got to do.
They always do that.
They got to do those.
They always do that to us.
Don't go back, please.
The school rules.
Y'all don't go back, please.
I ain't see.
Don't go back, please.
I ain't even going there. I'm not going.
Where he was going a mile away.
I'm not going there,
Y'all
man.
just fed into that.
I'm not going there.
I ain't feed into it. I just already knew it.
I'm not going there. Man, did y'all see y'all trying to be messy? Did y'all see the potential dream team?
Yeah, the bum squad who loses the G League.
Let me make sure I read this. DeAndre Fox, Donovan.
You didn't read that right.
What I said DeAndre.
You didn't read that right.
Get away from the keys, man.
Damn it.
De'Aaron Fox, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, PJ Tucker, and Brooke Lopez. Man, let me tell you, China gonna wipe the court with y'all, man.
China,
them niggas gonna lose to Ukraine, goddamn.
Stephon Marbury gonna be on a Chinese team, goddamn.
Right.
Them niggas gonna lose the.
That's the starting five. They
said the potential starting five. But who else would you like?
A lot of people dropped out, like the Chris Pauls, the James Hardens, the Bruns.
Is that trash?
No, it's not.
No,
because I don't
not
know.
at this point in their career.
It's not trash because this is only like the FIFA games. Mm-hmm. It's not the Olympics. So they can still get back into it next year after next. Like, the fuck is the FIFA World?
Like Jordan only played every 4 years. He was
he didn't play every 2 years.
Yeah, these boys got to play.
Yeah,
every 2
this
years.
is the middle year. It's not the
game.
Olympics.
But even still, we're not supposed to lose.
But even with the team before last, they played all the way through with Coach K and Bayham.
Yeah, most recently.
They played all the way
They
through,
did.
and they was dogs. Man, this team right here.
I don't know those guys. Well, I know those guys, but I don't know those guys.
CJ McCollum, I know he's not a representative from everybody, but he had some, explanation as to why people are dropping out, because you playing an 82 game season, plus some teams go to the playoffs to make a deep run. So that's a lot of basketball wear down on your body.
That's been the case though.
But you're right. It's the new NBA. You know what I'm saying?
And CJ McCollum should be his ass in there.
The money,
him and Dave Lillard.
You said the new NBA. The money is different.
Right.
We seen Jordan first contract compared to what these boys getting now.
Right.
Yeah, it's different, man.
Money is different.
And they don't want to risk that injury to where they don't get something.
Right, and because look at people like Boogie. And
the Olympics has always kind of been an amateur sport.
Yeah,
I mean that's true, but like have we seen? Well, no, I take that back. Paul George got injured.
He got fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
He the only one.
Super big.
I was going to.
No, I know what you was finna say. That's what I'm saying.
But then I thought of like one. But besides that, nobody gets because. For the most part, they're not really
shoot
playing
the skin
hard.
off that shit on them.
Yeah. So, like, you're not really playing hard.
So
this team that they got assembled, they're going to have to play hard.
Oh.
They got to give it all.
But, like, that might cause them to be more injured because they're going to have to play hard.
Man, them boys going to
38
lose.
minutes.
Right.
Them boys going to lose 45-5.
Because them foreign teams getting a whole lot better.
They're a lot better.
They're a whole lot better.
Especially with those rules. Because
it's not NBA rules, it's their rules.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And, not to mention, the NBA is getting more international players.
Right.
A lot of fun.
And a lot of them playing for their country.
Especially like Spain and
Brazil,
France, man, them niggas, Canada, they loaded.
It's Jokic and another 7 foot on
Serbia,
one of them
that's
teams.
the team that
Them
came
niggas
out and said
got
they're going to whoop
two big
their
boys,
ass.
self-
They need to pray.
Yeah.
They can't. The coach came out and said, United States.
But you know what?
Dang.
But you know what? I hope they
Get that
fuck
nigga
around
Trump.
and get their ass up in this round because that's going to hopefully make the players come for the Olympics.
I don't think they're going to
The
come.
players ain't coming back no more, man. They don't care about that shit no more.
The stars going to play in the Olympics.
In the Olympics, yeah.
But
Yeah.
not in the,
Oh,
not
no.
in-
This shit.
Not in
yeah,
FIBA.
this
Not
shit
in
go.
this shit with nigga trying to.
They may as well go get
Use
some
his
high
girlfriend.
school.
Do they need to
All-Americans.
change maybe the incentive? Like what if like you
For
put
these-
hey, everybody win, you get 10 mil.
It's gonna have to be something like that.
But
Because
who's
money,
going to pay it? It's not NBA based.
we don't know.
It's not.
The United States.
The United States got the money.
You know we got big, we got big lumber.
Trillion.
We got real big lumber. They play them that lumber, guaranteed they gonna come out because that's what we move and that's what we thrive for.
The
So,
lumber bring you out, goddamn.
Every
Damn
time.
sure bring them out.
no doubt about it.
Only money makes me move.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Real shit.
Dumbass,
Dumb
spoiled ass.
Ungrateful bastard.
A 22-year-old man pushes his brand new BMW into the river
Could have gave me that shit.
because his parents didn't want to buy him a Jaguar. 22-year-old kid was mad. His dad bought him a BMW instead of a Jaguar. Got upset, put it in drive, drove it into the river. Lied, said that he lost control of it. And that's how it happened. But stories came out revealing that he was basically upset at what the father bought him. Did y'all see this stupid ass dummy? And if so, what's y'all thoughts?
I wish that was my son. I wouldn't have no more goddamn son. Fuck wrong with you, man.
Your ass going to be in the river.
Exactly. Go get that car. You go bring it back up here.
But fool, like, once I read it, like, why would a 20-year-old, just think about it, why would a 20-year-old want a Jaguar?
And why is a 22-year-old unhappy with a
I mean,
BMW?
22.
Man, some of them...
That he didn't have to pay for.
But like,
He could have sold it and would got a Jaguar.
but like
a
a
down
Jag is
payment or
kind of like an older folks car.
But have you seen some of them
Some of
Jags?
these new.
inside?
I saw a new Jaguar.
They lie.
I rode in one when I bought my car. He showed me this Jag. He just picked me up in it to take me to my car. But he was like, we was riding in, and I was like, shit, this bitch had all the bells and whistles, had the oak, had the wood grain, all that good stuff in. I was like, oh, this shit, he'll lie.
I saw
but
one the other day.
But the man who was driving me was like, man, I never buy a Jaguar.
Maintenance.
he was like, man, them thing break down. Like, he was just like, the maintenance and stuff on it is just ridiculous.
No, folks, you got to have big cake. Yeah, because like you said, transmission go out, certain things happen.
Just anything.
But the maintenance is so bad. But like, just think about it.
$500 oil change.
Man, the 21, 22-year-old chick, she ain't really worried. You know, like that BMW going to pop more.
Nigga, I wish my daddy would have bought me a Buick at 22.
I was trying to get the 9.8.
Shit, nigga.
That's true.
Shit. I
was happy with the Crown Vic.
Anything. Buy me something, Paul. Give me the
how entitled you gotta be.
It was 2000.
You gave me that Monte Carlo.
Right. It was 2006. Go buy me a 1990 Chevy Impala. I'm good.
Yeah, for that, your entitled ass is gonna get the dummy of the week.
And I hope man walking, dummy.
You know he ain't walking. That nigga
maximum
probably in a
Mac
Maybach.
wear.
His daddy done got him another one. His daddy probably would got him Jaguar.
Probably had insurance on it. Let's get this out and switch it out for my son.
Hand give outer.
Other than that, what else we got? Anybody got anything? Did we miss anything? Other you can tell we just punched in that time. We'll never tell.
You'll never know.
Damn, boy, we definitely could keep that. But anywho, other than that, was there any other? What we left anything off? I'm pretty sure Todd finna come up with like 7 good topics. We left.
What I meant to say was,
did y'all see what Obama had just changed
did
the
y'all
whole
see
world?
the interest rate?
Hey, listen. I appreciate you guys, man. Because y'all had my back this week.
What happened?
The second grader bought my wife some flowers and I was willing to punch his little ass in the stomach.
Shit.
Say that out loud, you ought to.
Right.
Dummy.
I ain't have it back.
I don't know what you're talking about, Todd.
Yeah.
But I got your back, my nigga.
That's what I'm talking about.
I felt your energy. Right. I think that's a safe way to say it.
Yeah.
All I know is it better came from a second grader.
Who else?
Aaron.
It better not be Aaron. Goddamn.
Hey,
Let me find out his dad that came in that
Aaron. Hey.
Ass whoopings are us.
Hey, Tamika.
We jump Aaron's.
Hell nah. Theophilus. That's who it was.
Theophilus. Theophilus probably had a poem on the side of them flowers.
Right. Had a little note and everything.
Handwritten, goddamn.
He said Theophilus.
So he could be a young Aaron. Now Theophilus.
Theophilus. Hey, the motherfuckers better had came from little second grader. If not, the dumbest looking for you, bro.
Right.
But nah, for real. Other than that, man, we had anything else?
Man, I had a great podcast.
I
had a great day.
It's all
Good.
I loved it.
What that look was who?
He said he had a great podcast. He said we.
No, I'm pretty sure I said we.
Okay.
So,
Or if I said I was saying having a podcast with y'all. It's just not me having a podcast. Okay. Who just because you know what? Hey man.
He's about to
all good is all good.
He's about to dry you in.
Yeah.
Damn, don't you hate when the motherfucker about to get ready to end?
Hell no. Now when I gotta get up early in the goddamn morning.
I don't be caring about that. I be ready to podcast. Let's start over.
I'm
finna delete this shit. Come on, let me
hit it.
Hey, let's start the intro. Here we go. You tuning in.
You did you.
Look at who the fuck that shit. I'm finna
go.
Fuck that shit so fast, boy. I'm going to sleep. I'm hungry. I'm sleeping.
Hey, what y'all don't know is it's 12:45 a.m. and we still going.
All right. My watch got 2%.
Nah, but for real, y'all got anything else we need to add on here?
See y'all next week.
We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for the feedback. We love it. We appreciate it. The merch site coming
soon.
for people who've been asking about the
soon again.
Hopefully, one day.
Sooner. We're closer. We're closer.
No, but no, in seriousness, for people who've been asking about shirts, we're gonna have hats, water bottles, book bags, socks, tights, man, everything, man. For those
you bitch you on a shirt.
For those who have been asking about merchandise, the site is coming. Put your, go ahead and pick what you want. Order it. Get your Dummies merch because it's about to be coming, man. We're going in full-fledged promotion mode.
Mention @JayZ on Instagram. It's @JayZ on Instagram.
That's
to
his
get out.
Instagram
Is it DZ?
I don't think
Hell no, that ain't dead. I don't know
think
who
he
that
is.
is.
I wouldn't go give his real.
Get that nigga real shit.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah,
I see what you did. That was kind of like, I got you.
They'd have been fucking up somebody.
Right. I would have went to
Fucking
look
up
too.
somebody.
Des Bryant.
I want to see who killed.
By this point, you know they long gone. But other than that, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. R.I.P. R.I.P. to my dog, Charles Griffin, man. We gonna miss you, bro. Believe that.
Tomorrow's gonna be a sad one.
It is. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Dummy.